After the holiday, I'm finally back to work. Because if I don't go back to work soon, I can't even bear to look at myself. I really let myself go. After spending the whole spring festival, I ended up looking like this. So today, no matter what, we have to create a delicate little makeup look. Follow along step by step. To start, I already applied sunscreen on my face in advance. For the base makeup, I'll use this cushion. Their lipstick, I really love it, but I didn't expect that they also make cushion foundations now. How should I say? When you open this cushion, it gives me the feeling that the essence is so moisturizing, like it's about to overflow. Wow, this makeup finish? If you didn't tell me, I would think I was using something worth $700 or $800. My goodness, this difference is just too big. It's not the kind that relies on very thick concealing powder to cover everything. Instead, it's very thin and very skin-like. For very dry skin, this contour stick really makes me crave that luxurious, rich skin makeup finish. I tried it and felt that its transfer resistance is actually pretty good. Overall, it's really not bad. For contour, I still use this contour. First, fold the nose tip inward. On the bridge of the nose, you can draw small dashed lines. And finally, make a small V shape on the nose tip. Then take a brush and blend everything out. Just now, I studied the makeup on this side. Now, I'll teach everyone how to recreate the rest of the makeup in one go. For a slightly more unique makeup style, I suggest using this frosted mist eyebrow tone. It's this kind of deeper gray tone, not too light. Once you wear it, your eyes instantly look more alive. And it has a little bit of an inky blue tone, which adds a tiny bit of cool, distant feel. I think it matches today's makeup perfectly. Now, let me teach you how to do the eye makeup. Today's eye makeup is very simple. First, you use a slightly curved shade like this. Just use any similar eyeshadow palette you have. You don't have to buy the same one as me. Fill it directly into your double eyelid crease. For the outer corner, you can extend it slightly outward. This will make the eyes look a little bigger. Then, you see, this brush is flat, right? Dip it again. Since we already blended the powder, turn the brush sideways from the outer corner downward. Bring the color along the whole agiosal area. For Gemini-type eyes, only when the agiosal is drawn does the whole eye makeup look complete. After the eyeshadow is blended well, I'll apply double eyelid tape. This is not an earphone. This is double eyelid tape. If you scrape it like this from the side, you can see it easily picks up a pair. It's very convenient. Many people ask whether they can skip double eyelid tape. Of course you can. You just decide based on your own eye condition. Because my eyes are uneven, I adjust the eye shape. This pencil I mentioned before to everyone, it's not an eyeliner. It's actually a lip liner. Because it's black and I don't draw black lip lines, so I use it for inner eyeliner. Its color is actually quite rich. Then I use a very pigmented brown to open up the inner corner right here. When the inner corner is opened, the whole eye suddenly looks sharper. For the outer corner, I use the leftover powder on the brush to pull it outward. Finally, use a liquid eyeliner to make the line more precise. For the upper lashes, I used this pair from Weikai. From the inner corner to the outer corner, I applied 4 clusters, directly under my natural lashes. The shape itself is already pretty. Then I stacked 1 or 2 extra strands in the middle of the eye, because on camera, to be honest, it still needs a bit more presence. If you think it already looks good like this, you don't need to stack extra lashes like I did. It's quite troublesome. Before applying the big lashes, use a dark brown. This shade in the palette looks dark, but the pigmentation is not too strong. Hold the mirror like this at an angle. Look upward with your eyes and tilt your head downward. This way, the lower eyelid is fully stretched, so the brush placement will be more precise. Then, squint slightly and draw the agiosal. Use this agiosal pencil. Actually, it might not be an agiosal pencil. It seems more like a highlighting pencil. This color seems to be called vanilla. Apply it directly to the middle of the agiosal. It instantly makes the agiosal color look very clean. For the lower lashes, I used false lashes. If your natural lower lashes are already good, don't apply them. I used this pair from Taohu. Let me check the style. I'm not sure if you can still buy this one. I bought it when I first started learning makeup and just began learning to apply lower lashes. It's been quite some time. To be honest, these lower lashes are really hard to apply. I spent at least 8 minutes. They're the kind applied one strand at a time. They look natural, but they're really difficult. Anyway, beginners are not recommended. If your skills are a little better, you can try it. After applying them, the lower eyelid might look a little thin, so we use the leftover powder on the brush to slightly fill it in. Wait until the glue is completely dry before filling, otherwise it will easily ruin the lashes. Next, I'll teach you how to draw eyebrows. While filming this video, I also want to tell everyone that if you like this eyebrow powder but can't buy it, don't buy it secondhand at a high price, because I already found a perfect alternative. These two colors I've been loving recently. Usually, I dip into both and mix them to brush onto the eyebrows, directly fill in the gaps in the brows. The color tone is very natural. It won't be too black, but it still has a clear brown tone, and it blends very well with my natural brow color. After filling, we use an eyebrow pencil. This brow pencil first draw the brow tail, which is easy. Before drawing the brow head, rub it on this paper, because the tip might have oil from your base makeup from your skin, so the tip might not be very precise. After rubbing it, draw the brow head. 1 stroke, 2 strokes, 3 strokes, 4 strokes. Fill them one by one. You'll notice there are gaps between the strokes. Use the pencil to lightly fill those gaps. Okay, a very natural, wild brow is finished. If the line accidentally becomes a bit too long, use a concealer brush to clean it. Make both sides roughly symmetrical. No need for perfect symmetry. Finally, use a dark brown brow mascara to brush through the brows. The eyebrow part is finished. For highlighting, I first used this base, which I recommended before. The shade is Nile River. Lightly tap it on the outer cheekbone. And my sponge is damp when I use it, so it's softer. For highlighting, I used the one I recommended before. The shade is B252. Everyone didn't believe this was B252. They said B252 is pink, but when I bought it, it looked like this. On the face, it appears a little more whitish, but it does have a slight pink tone. By the way, brighten the AGO some of it. Use a flat highlight brush, dip into matte highlight, tilt it, and brighten the under-eye triangle, and even the dullness around the mouth. Basically, when the makeup reaches this point, the look is already quite light and beautiful. But on this side of my face, for the camera, I added a few more deepening steps. If you have big eyes or want it to look better on camera, you can follow me for a few more deepening steps. If you like a soft, elegant look, then you don't need these steps. First, deepen the blush. I used this shade, MK001. Apply a small amount under the eyes towards the outer side, basically the highest part of your cheekbone. Tap it on, the color will become a bit deeper, and overall, your blush will look more lifted. Second step, use the darkest brown with a flat brush, blend from the lash roots, blend horizontally towards the outer corner. Then tilt the brush and wrap around the outer corner. Third step, use liquid eyeliner to draw a slightly lifted little tail, like a cat eyeliner. Finally, for lipstick, first use a lip liner. For example, my upper lip is a bit thin, so I suggest extending the upper lip line slightly outward. I overline just a little. Next, apply lipstick. For lipstick, I strongly recommend if you like a bright, eye-catching color, you should try this shade. I really love it. Today, I applied 2 layers. Let me show you again because my lip color may have faded after drinking water. It goes on very smoothly, really beautiful. This color, even though it looks slightly red, it doesn't look vulgar at all. It's a very elegant, high-class red. I recommend it when doing thigh makeup or whenever you want a strong presence. You can just apply this one. And unlike many lip mud formulas that feel dry, this one has a slight shine, like a serum lipstick. You can apply it freely. It's very smooth, very smooth. I love this color.